Alright, and welcome back to The Rip. This is episode 4. Vince here, and
Anthony.
you are back, finally.
I'm back, yeah.
It's been a little while. And yeah, what's going on with you, man?
No, nothing much. Nose is stuffed from below the pool, but
Yeah, the pool chlorine got to you. So.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, yeah. Today was a fun day. Fucking
Lots of stuff going on.
yeah, holy fuck, Ontario place. Holy shit.
That was fun.
That was actually crazy.
Very fun.
Fucking, we were really like, we were kind of worried like the videos were gonna come out later in the week, but I remember we went out, like I said, the Ontario place, and we had like about an hour because of the parking. We were coming back to watch the Italy game, and so we were kind of on like a bender a little bit. So we got around, and we actually got to see a lot. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, it turned out well. I think it was good timing. We missed a little bit of the game, but
yeah,
it's alright though.
That video's gonna be a banger.
I hope so.
That was
I
fun.
think that's gonna be very cool.
We had a lot of stuff off our sleeve in that. Getting up the log ride. It was actually crazy. Like you said, you never went to Ontario Place, right?
Never.
As a kid, so
I haven't gone to Toronto much, period.
No.
So
yeah. But I mean, like just I remember like hopping around the log rides that we didn't even explore. I don't think the whole thing. Too,
yeah,
like,
no, I think we went to half the place. The other half, we didn't even cross the bridge. I don't think.
Yeah.
So
I mean, more like because they had all these mills, places. Like it's all grungy. I can't believe that sits in like a great part of Toronto. Like,
and I'm surprised it's actually like. It's surprisingly well maintained
for
not being maintained.
Yeah,
it's surprisingly well. Like glass isn't broken besides what we saw, but
just that one.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's just like chilling. Like nobody cares. Like
it's more like just a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Than like a vandalism spot.
I mean, like why is it like why do they allow that to sit there then? Like it's really weird.
I think they might have just abandoned it, and then eventually they were like, "Oh, people like checking it out." So it's
but they got
another
to do something
tourist spot.
about it, right?
I think maybe they have a plan for it, but I mean, it's Toronto. Maybe they're out of money doing something else. I don't know.
But like it's kind of ugly though to have that sitting.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of is.
Yeah, like it looks grungy.
I'm sure before it used to look nice in that area. I wonder why they abandoned it though.
It was because about 30 minutes away, Canada's Wonderland opened up that time.
Okay,
kind of ruined that a little bit. Like and slowly declined, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta fucking get rid of this, right?" Because Wonderland obviously is like really a lot better, right?
Yeah, of course. I guess instead of demolishing it and building something new, they just kind of left it. Maybe they didn't have money to demolish it.
Yeah, I mean, they demolished the water park.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe they might be doing it step at a time.
Yeah.
Just a lot of time between the steps.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen that beach area too, so they can't just blow it all up, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Just nuke the.
Yeah, I know. John Tory's like, you know what? Let me. Fuck, it's crazy. I don't know. If I had to they could do so much. Actually, they can't though, because they have Budweiser stage. It's like the concert venue. It's literally right next door.
I guess.
So
well, they could. I mean, they could just clear it out. Honestly, clear it out and just put maybe just expand the beach that's already there. Make it a full like a beach spot type thing.
I know. I heard whispers about condos and shit like that. I'm like, bro, do we need more
if they
condos,
do
man?
More, especially right there, it's gonna block the view for everyone else.
Literally random though.
Yeah.
Like so, just like a little spot on the side.
Yeah, like in the middle of nowhere, basically. It's
you got exhibition place across the street with CNE is usually, BMO Field, like all that shit's there, and then just all the way down the lakeshore. I don't know.
They could do because right now it's basically a commercial, like a big not commercial, like a dock. Like when we went there, we saw all the boats.
Yeah,
so they could demolish everything else and then expand the beach a little bit, but also make a nice looking dock area.
Yeah. Yeah, and what's your idea?
Mm-hmm.
What should they do to the city of Toronto?
What do you think? For what?
Well, they won't demolish it tomorrow, so you can go with your friends.
Yeah, don't worry.
But what should they do on Ontario Place? It's kind of fucking retarded just to keep it there.
Put a Chuck's Nacho.
Chuck's Nacho.
Just
a nacho.
Yeah.
Like just a nacho just in there. Yeah. Buffalo chicken too?
And pulled pork.
Okay.
Of course.
And extra cheese.
We could compromise with that.
Yeah. And maybe a big burrito as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll build like a
and shawarma.
Oh, of course, shawarma. And maybe a basketball practice course for you.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
With all the drills and everything. But can we keep the beach, Angelo, please?
No, sorry.
Oh. The nacho stick of the whole
Nacho,
thing?
yeah. That's where the extra cheese comes in.
We should call you Nacho Libre, Jack Black movie. I think it was called that. I don't know. Nacho Libre.
I don't know, man.
It's fucking stupid. I'll put it up here, whatever Nacho Libre is, whenever I find it out. But I had some other ideas for abandoned places. For the guys watching on YouTube, you could put it down in the comments. But I remember we were me and Eman were talking about this place, Camp 30. It's in Bowmanville. It's literally I think like you're into like guns, war, and all that.
Yeah.
Like I think it was near the end of World War II, they were putting German soldiers there. But apparently they had a lot of freedom. Actually, these soldiers, like these Nazis, they were able to like they would allow. It's like a prison camp, but they were allowing them to go say for the day, and but they got to come back. Like they go go
like
to
a
the stores.
curfew almost.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
Which was interesting, but
Really?
yeah, but that's all abandoned there. It's all sitting there. You can go, shit like that, and there's like. I don't know, like...
Is it underground or is it like a building?
It's a building and stuff, yeah.
Oh,
It's
cool.
an area and stuff. So I eventually want to do that. And then they have... that's what I'm saying. Like I joined this like abandoned subreddit or whatever, or Reddit, whatever, community. And I remember they have... in Ontario, and people just post things. But that's the problem, like with certain addresses and stuff. Like say you want to see abandoned mansions or abandoned this, like how do you get these addresses? You gotta like dig like crazy, probably.
Yeah,
like,
or well...
Because you can't literally.
I guess there are like as you're driving down the road, you may see something. Oh, that's interesting. I'll come check that out later.
Yeah.
Mark it down when you're done your day. You go check it out. Oh, wow, it's actually abandoned. And whatever. So. Yeah.
I know there's like this crazy big mansion, like the biggest mansion in Canada. It's like about like 7 hours, northern Ontario or western Ontario, and it's literally like. It's like fucking huge. It's like a yacht garage. There's
really?
Like
And it's abandoned.
Yeah, all abandoned. Like
wow.
It's just some guy who was like loaned like I watched YouTube videos, but a guy owned like a logging company, and it just went kind of under, and he had this big project, like literally like multiple elevators and like indoor pool, outdoor pool. Like it's by like a lake too.
That's pretty cool.
Like it's actually nuts. Like
where is it? West, you said?
Yeah, it's like like up in that like London, like near Michigan direction, like up there, like Thunder Bays and all that. Like it's near some lake. I don't know, or maybe what's that big Hudson Bay, right? It's actual bay and stuff. I don't know. I like. Are you interested in like going to abandoned places and shit? Like explore, like.
Yeah, I don't mind. Like I'll go explore. I like climbing things.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
you'll see in the video.
Yeah.
You like to climb, yeah.
I wonder why like. What happened to the guy then? He just abandoned the house, or was it finished, or was it a project that he was working on?
I didn't think he had enough money to actually like finish the project. It was huge. Like I remember this guy like solo camped in it,
really,
like literally overnight and shit. Like
wow,
it's actually crazy. Like I'll pop up a picture if I can find like of the actual mansion, but it's crazy. It's really cool. I don't like. I love those YouTubers that do that. Like
the YouTubers that
so
go
fun,
into it,
so fun. But I think like from our standpoint, it's more like entertainment. Like it's not like there's more like info. Like it's more like showing people like what it is. Ours, is
like those info channels. And,
Ours is more just just doing things.
Go and mess around.
Yeah,
I wish we could have actually gone into some of the places, like open the doors. But
we try to open some. Some are like padlocked. Like one was like 1 and 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
So
we need. I don't know if you know the guy. What's his name now? Angela, you know the guy that I'm thinking about, the lockpicking guy? Lockpicking lawyer, that's it. Never mind, I don't need you anymore, Angela.
It's an actual guy?
Yeah, the lockpicking lawyer on YouTube. He can, like, pick any single lock.
Seriously?
Any lock you want. And he has a site he has, like, his own website where he sells his I think it's his custom tools for picking locks.
Oh.
So we could just go back there, buy a couple locks, practice, and then just try to get those open.
That guy's lethal then, like.
Yeah, so he's done, like, BMW car doors. He's done, like, another guy on YouTube, Stuff Made Here, he made like he purposely made, or he went and made for his own channel, of course, but also to send to the lockpicking lawyer. He made a lock that he designed himself. He wanted to try to make a lock that is unpickable.
Yeah.
And the lockpicking lawyer still picked it. So
I mean, obviously this guy's not a thief, right? Because he's literally
advertising. No, he's. I mean, he does it like as a job.
Yeah.
He also has the stuff on his site to sell these things, but he doesn't endorse or he doesn't condone, of course.
Like, yeah, that's the thing though. Like what. I mean, people might start carjacking, you know?
Yeah, I know. That was the funny thing. I saw the video, like, the BMW car lock, and then in the comments, people were like, well, all right, everybody who owns a BMW could say goodbye to their car, Angelo.
It's like, oh, yeah, Angelo, like, literally cry himself to bed, like 8 years straight, bro, lose that car. Just like, hey, yo, Angelo, let me just pick your car real quick. Just take it for a little run. But, no, I don't know. Like, yeah, like I was getting back to before, like, a lot of places I want to check out, and it'll be fun. I think that's what I like doing on this channel, like just doing like so many types of things, like you just
things that just seem fun, and then we go and do them. We have fun. If other people think it's cool, we go with it.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? Content's hard to make, man. Honestly, especially now too. Holy fuck! Considering fucking Doug Forty's actually gonna maybe bring us into stage 2.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
Can't
What,
wait.
I don't know what your views are, but I feel like we're like inching closer to communism. As like it's scary, man. Like I never thought we'd ever be like this. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's like, of course, communism. Like it's.
Like,
I don't think.
I think it's closer to
that's
that
a
than
bit
democracy. I think it's closer to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's still like the normal stuff. It always is. It's just politics, but it's just, I guess he's doing it a way that he thinks is right.
Yeah.
And I guess, of course, not a lot of people agree with that. They want to do it their own way, or some people think, oh, it's dumb. Why don't you just open it up? We've seen the numbers. The numbers are going down. All that stuff.
Yeah.
But even then, even though the numbers are all going down, I want it all to open up. I want everything to open up. I want to go play Airsoft again. I want to go to Canada's Wonderland, whatever. But, I mean, they had a plan in place. It's not like they can just change the plan in the middle. Well, I mean, I think they have done that before. Just change the plan.
Yeah, they do it all the time, man.
They still need to stick to a plan rather than just open everything up. So they've decided to do the stage opening plan, which I think also the U.S. places in the U.S. and other places around the world have done it. So
yeah,
it's a proven plan for reopening. So they're just going with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always found it a little sus. Like the big box stores are always like kind of like they're always at the advantage and
Actually, recently, my girlfriend, one of her friends, wants to do a party, or well, not a party. He wants to, because he's like a singer. He has his own band and all that. Yeah. And he wants to do an outdoor COVID safe concert for people, but the government won't let him. They're gonna fine him like $7,500 because it's a huge gathering. Meanwhile, they're reopening Canada's Wonderland. The zoo is open. Like all these, of course, big companies that make the government money are gonna open back up because they make the government money. Yeah. But then other people who are doing things that are probably even more safe than Canada's Wonderland, than the zoo and whatever. Like it's a little concert, COVID safe, 6 feet outside, all that stuff, and he's not allowed to do it because he doesn't make the government the money or something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird. Yeah, it's hard to say everything's in good faith because there's definitely underlying things.
It's all for money, I guess.
I know your brother's into the commies. Yeah. Like
Angela, what do you think? Is the government just for the money?
It's not for the people, right?
It's for the people's money.
Oh, that's a good one, Angelo.
There we go.
Angelo voted for Doug Ford, by the way. So and he regrets it. He literally said that's his biggest mistake of his life. So he was a youngin. He was busting a little bit.
He didn't have the hair he had. Well, no, he did.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't have the color of his shirts. Actually, Angelo actually bought shirts other than black and gray.
Yeah, he's moving up in the world. He's evolved from black and gray and, well, white I don't think he's even worn before. So
no, that's right.
He's actually wearing white today.
He's wearing white with pink hints, like some little orange sunset. God. Like this is.
And apparently he has a bright yellow shirt. That's like never heard of for Angelo.
Wait, if I see a bright green, something's going on with him.
Bright green Angelo?
Bright yellow.
Yeah.
Bright yellow. Yeah, once it's bright green, we know he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I know. He's good. Somebody's in his life.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody. I think he's busting in a lot of ways in that case. But I don't know. I think, definitely proud of his transition to change.
Good job, Angelo.
And just being a normal human being. So it took time, but he came around though. He came around.
I mean, he's not there yet. He's almost there.
He's
once he wears the yellow shirt, then he's become mostly normal.
I'll put it up on the screen. You remember Grande knows when you remember Sid when he finished that 40-yard dash, and at the end he goes like this, like he reached the finish line. Like that's you, man. That's understand you. So man, that's great. So yeah. Maybe we'll take. I actually want to do a shopping vlog soon. We're gonna take.
That'd be fun. I want to come as well because I need a couple more clothes, shirts, pants, shorts, whatever.
So I want to go to Don Mills because they have it's an outdoor mall, so you can actually shop.
Oh really?
Because you can't really shop in the malls now unless it's a storefront that's on the end, right?
But I don't think you can even go in then. You need to do.
I was able to.
Really?
Yeah, Hudson Bay, sure way. Yeah, I went.
Hudson's Bay. You're right. Yeah.
I had to go Monday, so it was actually pretty good. I liked it. So, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, I coincide with this conversation. Like, I seen they're trying to implement mobile vaccine passports, and you got a vaccine?
I have my first dose.
Yeah.
Not my second yet.
I thought you told me.
My girlfriend actually got her first dose around the same time I did, and now she's getting her second dose this coming Wednesday.
Did she finesse the system or something like that, or I know people.
I'm not sure how she did it. Because she went to one place. And then on the vaccine test, she wrote she passes up to needles or vaccines or whatever.
Right.
And then they didn't let her get the vaccine. So she booked another place
Uh-huh.
and then got the vaccine. She didn't pass out.
Oh, okay.
Because she just wrote it down because she has passed out to needles
before. Is it
before.
a nerves thing or because
It's a nerves
because
thing.
of the needle?
Yeah, that's basically it. And then she passes out sometimes. But with the needle, she didn't pass out. And then she was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Why did I ever write the pass out thing on the thing?
Right.
And just prevented her from getting it. So she got that at a different place. And then now she contacted the place that she marked that she passed out in. And they're letting her get her second dose. So they know that she already got her first dose and when she got it. So they're letting her get the second one.
Yeah.
Like, it's only been like a month and a half.
Yeah, yeah. And when you took it, nothing? Like, no?
Right now my next scheduled date is like September 2nd, something like that.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to automatically bring it closer.
Yeah.
Or I'll just go and do what she did, ask another place and see what the heck's gonna happen. So
that's interesting.
But I'm not really in any rush.
You
get my second.
You didn't feel any no pain? No pain, nothing?
No, not really.
Just got it and that was it?
Yeah.
Is it big needle?
No, it's like an inch and a half.
Where they put it?
Shoulder. Yeah, it's like a school needle, like you get at high school.
Are they able to put the first and second in your same arm, around the same area?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big. You have to wait a minimum 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's when the vaccine actually kicks in.
Yeah, like the immunity, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
So my first dose, they stuck it in. I didn't even realize they stuck it in. Yeah. She was like, "Oh, just pretend you're like on a plane or something," and I was saying, "Well, whatever."
Yeah.
And then they stuck it in, and she was like, "Oh, I'm done." I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
okay."
Yeah. Well, I like to ask people, like, is it like, did you take it because like you didn't care, or it's because like you knew you were like it was gonna stop you from doing certain things?
Well, yeah, that's it. Because her friend also wants to have a party, which is COVID safe as well. Just of course to not get fined and to go along with things. But the COVID safe party, he said he wants people to have minimum the first dose.
Oh, okay.
So we were like, okay, let's go get our vaccines right away.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, I don't really care to get the vaccine. I can have it or don't have it. I don't really mind.
Oh yeah, when we were talking about work, I remember like apparently like at my grocery store they had like one of the guys was saying he noticed like one of the departments was having like a meeting or something like that, and apparently like because it was like mostly girls in that department, and apparently like a lot of them had to like randomly take days off because they were having like irregular actual periods and stuff, which is weird, right? Like, and that's something that doesn't happen. So we found that kind of interesting and stuff. So
did they end up like any of them having COVID or anything?
No, they got the vaccine, right?
Oh, the vaccine. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
That is kind of weird.
Yeah, because it's something you don't want, those problems, right?
Yeah. Well, I know one person got, what's it called? Something palsy or something
cerebral palsy. Oh,
I think so.
Bad. That's
where like half your face goes basically paralyzed.
AstraZeneca or something like that.
Yeah. I think it was AstraZeneca. Yeah. So she got that, and then I think it was half a week later she ended up getting that, but it normally goes away, they said, within like 2 months, but there is a chance that it is permanent. But I think for that lady it did go away, and it was only like, I think it said a 0.1% or 0.01% that people can get it. So of course it's rare. Things do happen even with every vaccine. Like there's always something that'll happen, but that still shouldn't prevent people from going out and getting it. But
I mean, I think things happen, but I think I don't know. I think I'll probably have to end up getting it, but I just hate like I was talking about the vaccine passports. It's like, fuck, man. Like,
they're basically like they're really pushing for you to get the vaccine. They want you to get that vaccine.
I remember when people were saying they were conspiracy theorists when people were talking about that, like maybe like 6-7 months ago, and they're saying watch, and people were like, oh, you're crazy. Like, it actually happened.
Well, I like the people who would joke around where they get the vaccine and they're like 11001110, like pretend they're some sort of like robot or whatever.
Fucking crazy. Oh my god.
Actually, when I went, they said you're not allowed to record while you're getting the vaccine.
You can't?
Yeah, no.
Can you take
the
a picture?
place I went to, no picture, no recording. So.
But we've seen them though. That's kind of weird. Like,
yeah.
That's kind of.
That was probably like that happened, and then they were like, okay, nobody's allowed to because probably Of course, the government takes everything seriously.
That's technically
even
privacy.
Just a joke.
Technically, that's privacy kind of things. Like, it's like medical privacy, right? At that point. But I always see people posting on Instagram and shit. I guess because like they want you to push that. There's like a hashtag. And,
Yeah, there's like a hashtag unvaccinated or something. I don't really know.
yeah.
I didn't post when I got vaccinated, but I barely touched my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, we all know you're a social media like guru, right? So like,
Oh, of course.
you're kind of like big deal, right?
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Going viral every night, eh? Fuck. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's gonna be weird. Like I'm not surprised. So now I gotta make sure I have my passport back, a vaccine passport if I want to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else would I need? Oh, I need to renew my driver's license too because it's been expired since February.
Oh, really?
But like
Actually,
it's totally fine.
my health card is expired, but
yeah, you gotta go
to
in.
get the thing, because you can't go get your health card, you can't go to renew the health card.
Yeah.
They say that like it doesn't matter. You don't need to have. You can have an expired health card and still go
That's
get
not
a
bad.
vaccine.
Fuck,
So,
that's not that bad. So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what can you really do at this point? I don't know, honestly. Like you guys aren't really a big travel family. I know you kind of said so. I guess,
yeah, no.
I guess traveling's not really. Is that even on your radar at all?
I do want to travel eventually. Like
Yeah.
I'm sick of sitting in the same spot for 18 years,
Yeah.
19 years now.
Yeah.
So I do want to get out somewhere, and my girlfriend also wants to get me to travel. She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we should go to like Italy or something."
And she has. traveled?
She's traveled. Yeah, she's been to Mexico. She's been to Spain, I think.
Wow,
I
that's
don't
pretty cool. Man.
Yeah.
I want to go to Europe. I haven't been like outside of North and Central America, so
Yeah, I've only ever been, I think, apparently to Disneyland, but that was when I was like 4 or something. So I don't remember.
yeah, you don't remember that shit.
And the places I remember, the only place I've ever been is Niagara Falls. That's
Niagara
the
Falls?
furthest I've been,
It's not
I
bad.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's I mean, like, I've heard people like that actually, like they haven't really left the country that
Yeah.
much. Honestly, I think like, you know what's funny? I was talking about this before. I find like people in the States, like you hear more that they move around the states. Like they go to this state, like,
Yeah,
they
go
go to
to- yeah.
Houston, New Orleans, Florida. Like they live there. But like in Canada, you really just stay in the same province. Like
Yeah,
you don't really
like,
see
I-
anybody changing. Like,
I barely even leave the city.
I know that's what I'm
like-
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like in terms of like even moving, like you don't even
Yeah.
see them move.
No,
In
yeah,
the
I
States,
have
you
a
see them
couple.
moving
Yeah, I have a
everywhere.
couple U.S. friends as well, and they're always moving. Like I can
Like states.
confirm
like,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Like one of my friends, he lives. I don't know. He doesn't tell us where he lives. He lives somewhere southeast-ish,
Okay, so
and he moves like 4 states west. He goes like 3 states up north. He's moving all over the place all the time.
for us, that's crazy. Like
Yeah,
that's,
like to
that's
move.
nuts,
It's like, oh man, I gotta go take this long drive. I gotta
Yeah.
do this, that.
We'll see how much normality kind of like kicks in because I know I've seen this again on Instagram. I remember seeing like somebody said, imagine thinking that like our life is like normal, like the 9 to 5 is okay, like
Yeah.
that's normal life, considered normal life.
Mhm.
Then you go to another country, that's like ridiculous, right? Like,
Yeah.
like this is ridiculous. So it's
Even-
all like it's all subjective. Like I think,
Well, I think another thing is that because also U.S. there's a lot more states in a
Yeah.
smaller area,
Yeah.
so you can move the same distance in Canada and have already swapped states.
yeah.
So
But
I guess that's another thing.
But it's kind of true though. But like, think about like that idea that we're supposed a normal life. We're supposed to work 9 to 5, and you know that, which, and they were saying that you're literally just working for like millionaires and shit. Like
Yeah,
making
pretty
tons of
much.
money. Isn't that's actually kind of true though?
But that's
like,
also like a big motivational thing. Like, are you
Mm.
going to be that person who sits there 9 to 5 working in a job you hate for some guy you don't even care about, or are you going to go out there, make your own job, make your own business, do your
Yeah.
own thing, create something?
Yeah,
So,
that's what I'm saying. I just don't like the people that get inherited and stuff, and they're like
yeah,
shit,
and then
they
act
think-
like
they
they're
think like-
everything. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And then spend it on stuff they don't deserve and all that.
Hey, for real, like, oh yeah, somebody was mentioning, my uncle was mentioning on the weekend. He was saying, it's like the Cuban. So Fidel Castro's grandson, Fidel's always dead, but
Mhm.
his grandson, he was like, he posted something. He was in Miami or something. He's like, oh, my new whip, like it's Mercedes and shit. And like he had to apologize. The whole Cuban country got like
Like, mad at
because
him.
they don't have cars there. Like they don't have cars. Like the
Really?
cars that are there are like from like the
Yeah,
war
like,
when the U.S.
yeah.
left, and they were forced to leave their stuff.
Ooh,
So they're all
okay.
old. It's all out of date. Everything in Cuba like is like frozen.
Mm.
Like it looks like they're frozen in time. Like they're stuck.
Really?
Like it looks like and like then you see this guy like friggin' and
With
he
this brand new Mercedes. Yeah.
and he's just and they're allowed to leave their country barely, and they're like and he's freaking like and then he had to apologize, say it's not what I meant to be. Like I didn't mean to say that. Da da da. It's all bullshit anyways.
Yeah, of course.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like born into that shit and like
And
I remember when I went to Cuba. Like the airport looked like a community center. Like it was literally
Really?
like, like I'm
Oh my
not
God.
kidding. Like it's actually not
Wow.
bad, yo. Like imagine
What
that.
is it? Government? Is it a government issue over there, or what's going on?
Well, yeah, it's dictatorship.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
communism, dictatorship. Like they have one guy. Like there's like when I was going around like on the way to the hotel. there's or the resort. There's like propaganda everywhere. You kind of see like on roads, like it's like Fidel, like the war propaganda. You know what I mean? Like like the Nazis had and all that. And I find that like crazy. I don't know, crazy. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of it's crazy that how some places are still like that.
Yeah,
like
I know.
can be like that where there's still. I mean, some people are brainwashed to think that a dictatorship is okay. Like okay, follow along with this. But also, there's a lot of people in those dictatorship countries that want to get out but aren't allowed to get out or can't get out or are suppressed and all that stuff. So it's and we can't really do anything because certain countries that may have a dictatorship or are communist or all this stuff that isn't necessarily good, we can't really just tell them to stop or wipe them away off the planet or something. Because for one, they have more allies. So if you try to go to a war, you get everyone involved, and then all your allies get involved, and then it becomes this big whatever. And you can't just tell them to stop because they're just going to say no.
Yeah,
I don't want to stop because they have all the power they want. It's like it's like in like quotes. What are some like oh god, English. Power, too much power. Basically, you like people get power hungry. They want to keep getting more power. They want to stay in power. They want to do all this. So they're not gonna say, okay, you know what? Let's go back to a what's it called? What we're in. I've lost words.
Say that again.
Our government.
Oh, democracy.
Democracy, yeah. They're not going to want to go to a democracy or something else where they can have someone else in power or someone else that'll tell them, oh, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
Because then, from the way they act, wanting to keep all the power, people are going to want them out of power because they don't like the way they're treating them.
Yeah.
So
I remember learning in high school, shout out to Mr. Bentley. Angelo, you know.
Mr. Bentley.
I remember,
I know as well.
Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting you went to that same high school too. I remember him. Did you ever have him?
Yeah.
I don't think you had Ange. You didn't have him.
I had
him. Did.
I had him. He was always like, make sure your cursive's on point. He would come and check our cursive. Like, oh, you're writing the wrong way.
I never wrote cursive in his
Really?
class. No, I never did. But
I think because what was it? It was that like half course.
Oh, civics
and
I never had him in that, but yeah, I know you're talking.
So it was that one I had him in.
That wasn't that bad. Yeah. What was I saying? Like that's kind of the thing. Like I remember he taught us. It was like Thomas Hobbes or something. I like the idea of like if it was supposed to be fundamental in democracy where if the people don't trust the government that or the job that they're doing, they can overthrow it at any time. That's
and that's a coup, I believe, or a coup. I think it's pronounced coup.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that's how it should be, honestly.
But then at that point, the government's like, no, I don't want you to overthrow me, and then they just tell their military to come in. But then eventually, it could be that the military also doesn't want them in power, and then that becomes a coup where the military goes in, flushes them out, and then
something's screwed. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
it's an interesting conversation. But yeah, Bentley, fucking those days, man.
Yeah, Bentley was very interesting.
Oh my god, all the shit we would bring up and.
Didn't he have like actual communist posters in his?
Dude,
classroom?
He did, and then like he used to explain like by the time I was there, I don't know about your time, but he was saying like he was kind of off the communism phase, like. Or something like that. Like,
I think he would also talk with us about that kind of stuff.
He was on a phase of that. Like,
definitely.
Before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think with us he would talk about stuff like that where he seemed very like pro-communism and very interesting, to say the least.
So, a little sus if you ask me, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be pro-communism.
Yeah, no.
Man, like just go to freaking China. You see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I know it's bad.
I know, and I remember you saying with the war. I don't know if you remember when Biden was trying to investigate a little bit with China with how the virus originated.
Yeah.
And remember, China's like, yeah, you do that, we're gonna fucking start a nuclear war or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like any war nowadays literally will destroy the world. So why the fuck would we do that?
If nukes are involved, which they...
How do you control China? That's the part.
You really can't. Because even then, they also, whether we like it or not, they dominate the consumer
world,
market.
Right? Like,
they dominate it. Like people want to buy something, they look for, most people will just look for a Chinese product because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Most companies, American companies, anything will look for a Chinese product or Chinese resource because it's cheaper.
Yeah, like look at Nike, like sweatshops, like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't.
But even take, for example, an Apple phone. Like every single Apple fanboy or whatever that sits outside of a line at an Apple store for like 20 hours. And then you go get an Apple phone and it's like 50% Chinese parts.
It's nuts. Like that's what it is at the end of the day.
The only way you can stop China really is to stop buying from them, but that's nearly impossible at this point.
Because people can't afford that, right?
Exactly.
Keep the
It's
economy
way
going.
too expensive. It will create a lot of jobs for other countries, but at that point, like even if we make jobs, it'll still be way too expensive.
I know.
Even just to switch over, if a company uses a small percentage of Chinese parts, if they switch over to completely like a Canadian, American, whatever, their prices are going to skyrocket because it's just too expensive.
That's what it was. It comes back to the beginning. It's like when they decided to outsource to China originally, whenever the hell that was, and do the cheaper option. Now it kind of fucked everything up. Fucks up the people there, and it fucks up like. They didn't have like a rule where you can only have like in China you can only have like one kid or something like that.
I think at some point,
and they would like toss their kids in the fucking river or something like that.
I don't know if that was true, but I do.
Know,
that is a thing. I don't know if they still do it now, where you're only allowed a certain amount, but they have done that before.
Well, you heard about that genocide was going to concentration camps. You heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So. And you can't even stop them. You say one thing, they're gonna threaten you or something. And
Yeah.
Russia's like with them. Totally.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes it worse.
But I don't even think that Russia is with them. It's just like if China goes and fights America, Russia's gonna jump right on that.
Yeah, they'll just chill with them.
Yeah,
like,
and then North Korea.
North Korea just
whoever.
like North Korea
just hates everyone.
North Korea just talks,
Yeah, North Korea. Oh, we have these super cool nukes. A nuke goes up and then just like breaks apart.
Everybody's gonna fucking destroy you, man. If people want to destroy you, they can do it in 2 seconds. Like,
I mean, I think apparently at one point they said they have as much nukes as America. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me, but
you know what? Maybe because all they do is focus on that shit.
Yeah, it's like,
they don't care
look at
about
our
the
nukes.
people. They don't care about the people.
No, of course not.
So I mean, if you do that, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, U.S. pumps a lot of money in the military, mind you.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's way too much money, but it's like without a military, if you're gonna be a superpower of the world, you need to have a military.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people are gonna walk all over you.
Yeah,
but at this point, China actually has a stronger military than the U.S., I believe.
Yeah, I mean. I don't know. That's the difference between us and the U.S., right? Because it's like
we have no military.
We don't do it.
We have like
we don't put money in.
Zero military. But the thing as well is that our government has started projects for military assets, and then they cancel them midway through after spending $20 billion.
Right.
Then they'll just cancel the project. For example, the Avro Arrow.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what that is.
Kind of. Yeah.
It was like this military all-weather fighter. So the Avro Arrow was an all-weather or an all-purpose fighter bomber, or not bomber, like a fighter attacker type plane. It was made to intercept Russian bombers over the North Pole, basically. But it was people like everyone's always a lot of Canadians are always like, oh, the Avro Arrow would have been the best plane in the world type thing. But there's also like. It could have been, but it also not really, because soon after it would have probably been absolutely like overshadowed by the F-22, the F-35, newer American planes. Mm-hmm. But that plane was really good for the time.
Yeah, it's different, man.
And then at that time, I don't know what happened if the U.S. government was talking to the Canadian government. They were like, no, you better shut that down kind of thing. But they ended up just completely stopping the project, and they scrapped the planes that they had already made. Instead of like putting them into a museum or whatever, they completely scrapped them.
Right.
And that they wasted like billions of dollars off that.
I feel like they've done that more than once. So.
Well, they've also bought. I don't know if you know how submarines work. There are diesel submarines and nuclear submarines. Diesel being like World War II era submarines.
Oh shit. Okay.
Where they need to come back up for air and to like shoot their exhaust off and whatever for their engine. Yeah. And the nuclear submarines being modern submarines that can stay underwater for like months on end.
Holy shit.
And the Canadian government, I think 2 years ago, ended up buying a diesel submarine from Britain.
Bruh.
Yeah.
What's that gonna do?
And absolutely nothing.
I know.
So
that's crazy. I mean, it's crazy considering the war. Would you? I know E3 last week. I don't know. It's kind of like, what is it? Spread in between the weeks.
I think they do. It's like 3-4 days of E3. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I know. For both Xbox and thing, Battlefield 2042.
Battlefield 2042.
I'm not really a big Battlefield guy. I think you guys kind of are.
We used to play Battlefield a lot.
Right,
I think Angel, I don't know. Not anymore. He's more like racing and whatever now.
Yeah.
But Battlefield, we used to play it a lot, like all the time.
Yeah.
But Battlefield 2042, because the last two Battlefields they made, nobody liked it. Or last three. Battlefield 1.
I thought 1 was liked. Was it?
Battlefield 1 was liked. People enjoyed it, but it had just some things that people... It wasn't as well received, of course, as Battlefield 4 and 3 and all that. But Battlefield 5 and Battlefield... what was the other Battlefield?
You said 5, right?
1.
Yeah.
4 was before that? Hardline?
1.
Oh, no, I said 1. Battlefield 1 is the World War 1. Then there's World War 2.
Yeah.
And then, what else was there?
Isn't that it?
That's it.
Oh, that is it. You're right. Battlefield Hardline. Apparently, nobody liked that for some reason.
That was
but
crying. The cops robbers.
Yeah,
right?
Cops of I kind of liked it
think
when
that
I
was
played
cool,
it.
yeah.
It was a cool little game.
Four
but
was well received too.
4 was, I think 3 and 4 were the most well received.
Yeah.
4 people still play it now. There's like 1K players on at a time.
That's crazy.
On PC.
I'm
at
sure
least.
3 still plays too.
3 people still play it as well.
Yeah.
And those are the 2 games that every time people say Battlefield,
That's
or
what
most
they're
people, that's what they like mean when they say Battlefield. They mean Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3. That was the peak of Battlefield.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5 was just
Garbage. Yeah.
trash.
Well, 2042. Do you have you think it looks good?
2042, the gameplay looks like it's almost taken right out of Battlefield 4. But the GUI or the HUD, which is like the minimap, all that stuff, looks like Battlefield 3.
Ooh.
So they basically went right back to where people have been yelling at them to go to.
So that's
people
why
are like,
the
bring
hype
us
is
Battlefield
real.
4 back, bring us Battlefield 3 back. And also there was an old Battlefield, futuristic Battlefield. I forget what it was called, but it's like 2042. And people were like, oh, give us a new Battlefield 2042, whatever. And then now they have a new Battlefield 2042, which is like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. So it's all combined together to hopefully be a really good Battlefield game.
Yeah. And you're excited for it?
I'm kind of excited. I'm not that excited where I'll pre-order it.
Yeah.
But when it comes out, I think I'll buy it right away. Well,
Yeah.
I'll see how it looks a sec.
Because you was telling me your game library is insane.
Yeah, I have like 400, 500 games on my computer.
How many do you buy a month? At least one.
Well, it depends. Recently, I haven't been buying that many because I usually buy like indie games, smaller games.
Oh, independent game.
And then if I see a AAA game, I'll think about buying it because they're obviously a lot more money.
Of course.
But if I see a nice little indie game, like I think yesterday I bought 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they're like what? $20?
Or well, I bought 1 game and another game I opted in for a play test and they accepted it yesterday.
Okay.
But the one game I bought was like $14.
Oh, okay.
So
it's not really.
yeah, it's not like AAA title. It's a smaller game, but I enjoy those little games. Just mess around, do whatever. So
Yeah, that's crazy. You use Steam?
Steam, yeah.
Steam, yeah, that's crazy. I know Epic Games was kind of popular. Was Epic?
Epic Games. I don't like Epic Games. I don't have their launcher.
It's the same sort of thing,
It's
right?
That's like Fortnite, basically. It started with Fortnite. It's the Fortnite people.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
They started with Fortnite and then they made their own like game launcher and they were trying to compete with Steam apparently at first. So
that's crazy, yeah.
Whatever.
I know you were mentioning before. I know you guys are Xbox guys. You still use Xbox at all, or
no? I don't. I only use PC now.
he uses it occasionally, I think.
Yeah, Angelo still has his own Xbox downstairs. I think he uses it like 50% of the time. He plays NHL and stuff a lot.
MLB.
Well, I don't know. Tell us, Angelo.
Just MLB.
Just MLB.
That's
okay.
it. Okay.
He used to play NHL and then he got mad, I guess.
Well, I was really excited for Forza 5. I heard about the Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon 5.
And then you were saying Halo.
And Halo Infinite. It was like a multiplayer reveal, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Separate from the game.
That interests you at all? Or?
Yeah, I think I have Halo Infinite pre-ordered already.
Yeah, it's not completely exclusive, right? You can grab it on PC, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. So it's different. Okay.
It's gonna be I'm hoping it's gonna be a good game.
Because Halo's kind of been a dud lately, right? Like
yeah, Halo 4 and 5 have been people didn't like it because it's the old Halo was Bungie, the game company.
Like Destiny, right?
Yeah,
Destiny guys,
exactly.
Yeah.
And the new Halo is 343.
Yeah.
And their art styles are different. Their like lore is different, or well, the lore isn't different, but 343 approaches it differently, and people don't really like it. They want the old Bungie Halo back.
Yeah.
They were saying that this new Halo is gonna be like the old Bungie Halo.
Oh shit! What do you think about consider Destiny like for a guy that games? I've heard Destiny's been picking up a lot lately. What do you think? Like
Destiny, I played Destiny a while ago. I'm not a big Destiny fan. No. I don't play it anymore. But
very grindy, right?
It is very grindy. It's like how could I explain? I mean, it's an RPG game. You go in, you grab loot off the ground.
I think it's fun with friends.
It is fun with friends.
Because I remember playing a lot, like the OG and
with friends. It is a fun game. Yeah.
By yourself, really grinding like that, it's not that fun.
It's just another one of those grinding
like light levels and all that. So, yeah, you had any interest in the Nintendo reveal?
Which reveal?
Nintendo? Or you don't? Did you follow?
I don't follow Nintendo that much, but I like my girlfriend she like wants to Switch and all that. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, what came out? Breath of the Wild 2. That's Zelda, I believe, right?
Yeah, there's a new Mario Party. There's
Mario Party would be fun. I always enjoyed playing Mario Party.
Do you remember WarioWare?
WarioWare.
Do you just ring a bell?
It rings a bell.
They're bringing that back. That series, like they haven't brought it back since like GameCube maybe, and that's crazy, right? So, kind of heard they're bringing that back.
Yeah, because I think we had a GameCube actually a long time ago, and we might have had that on it.
Legendary. Yeah, Mario Golf comes out. Ooh. In a few days actually. So.
Gonna go golfing?
A little bit in Mushroom Kingdom or the Desert Planet or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Game's pretty good right now, honestly. So E3's okay. Still waiting for my Lego Star Wars reveal. Still haven't got anything. So Fuck. So, yeah. Did you? I know we were talking about in the car before. What's it called? You watch Fast and Furious at all?
Yeah, or well, my brother was recently. Angelo was into Fast and Furious. I think you binge watch. What did you do? You binge watch all 6 movies or however many there are.
Yeah, the first 4.
Well, he's like that. Those TikTokers, you know, and they're like, oh, when your girl asks you to parallel park, and they put on like the music, and they're behind the Fast and Furious. She's like, Angela's like, yeah, yo, I can do that shit. Man. Fuck, I can put it in shift. Bro. So yeah, I think. But yeah, they're bringing back Paul Walker.
Yeah,
apparently. Why? Like, just leave it alone, dude.
And then
like,
the Asian guy that died, I think.
Yeah, Han.
Yeah,
yes.
Han.
So, and Paul Walker's wife. John Cena is Dom's brother.
Yeah, of course, because you have to have John Cena.
Yeah, no, you can see. That's why we couldn't see Dom's brother before, because you can't see him.
Because it was John Cena the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's Jesus.
It could be that because, like Angela was saying earlier, that how the times aren't proper with the movies. How some movies are before the other ones.
Yeah.
It could be that they're making a movie that's before Han died. Before.
Well, the next one's supposed to be a continuation.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Then I don't know. Maybe they're doing some alternate. I don't know, man.
Dude, alternate dimension.
Or they're just milking people, which
It's
is probably what they're doing.
That's
They're probably
100%. Yeah, it's not in good faith for sure.
No.
Anything to make this.
Yeah.
The green.
To use a dead guy's face on his brother.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah.
That's really horrible. They had a perfect send off. They should have ended the series.
I know.
You remember 7
it was
how it
good.
ended, right?
It was.
They should have just ended the series.
Yeah, right there. Just that's it. But they want more money.
Exactly.
So.
I mean, if you're gonna give them the money, might as
they
well.
don't care. They don't care.
Like, why not, right?
Money's money.
I know. It was kind of underwhelming. I remember we talked about when Ema was on the podcast last. So, yeah, I don't know. You watch 8? No.
I didn't know.
No.
I haven't, and plus it's been a while since I've watched the last Fast and Furious movie.
I'm not really a big movie buff.
Me neither. That was Nick's thing.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. But
and golfing.
yeah, no, movies are so like long to watch. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're so time.
Like,
I'd rather watch a TV show, right?
Yeah, like it's nice to watch a movie.
Oh, it is.
It's always nice. It's just finding the time.
Yeah.
Or just wanting to sit down for an hour or 2 hours to watch the movie.
Minimum usually an hour and a half to. Usually the best movies are at least 2 hours usually.
Yeah.
They usually, but Tenet was awesome. We watched
Tenet was very good. Yeah.
I want to rewatch it. Like I keep forgetting. I keep saying it all the time to actually rewatch it. So
yeah,
maybe one of these days.
We'll go reverse time.
Yeah, reverse time.
And
what was it? What was
back.
the word again? Inverted.
Inverted. Yeah. We'll go inverted and we'll go back and watch it backwards.
We're trying to live an inverted life. So.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Fast and Furious. Stop, please. But yeah. As we wrap up, we are bringing back Gun of the Week from the old podcast, and also, and whenever Ant is here, we're not gonna do it like we did before, where like he's only on the podcast, he says it. So if he's behind the camera, we're gonna ask him Gun of the Week, and he'll tell you what it is, and I'm gonna pop it up here so you can know what the hell it is. Okay, so
yeah, so it's a thing that I've said before on the old podcast, but because those are no longer with us, rest their soul. Since those are no longer with us, I'm just gonna bring it back. It is my favorite handgun, hand cannon, which is some people call it pistol.
Yeah.
The FNX 45 Tactical, which is right here for you, Vince.
Are these in like COD games and stuff? Like
I think this was in Modern Warfare 2.
Like I would love to go to a range with that, man.
COD?
That looks amazing at a range right now.
It is a very nice gun, but it is also a giant gun because it shoots a big in quotes pistol round.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's I guess the mags, I'm guessing.
This one's got like a flashlight on it. I don't know if we'll have it on screen here.
Yeah.
This one's got a flashlight and a red dot on top.
That's beauty.
But the mag is down here. If I can show.
I think you're just badass if you have like something like that.
And this one I have an airsoft. This was the first pistol I got for airsoft because it is my favorite pistol.
You'd be a perfect American, eh? If I can go to the freaking ranges all the time.
I know. I can't wait to get my own license.
You ever actually like shot real guns before?
I haven't.
Wow.
And that's what people every single time people ask me, I say no, and I am just ashamed.
I mean, you seem like a gun shooter. Like you have like that. This hat looks like something
like
being in the military. Or something like
actually, there was a hat. Okay, I got this at a gas station.
Oh, you did? Hey.
But there was another. I mean, it was a nice hat. It's honestly it's a well-made hat.
Mm-hmm.
But they had other hats that said Army and all that stuff on it. And I was like, I'm not getting an Army hat.
Yeah. But no, it's a gun. Definitely.
It is a gun. It is a very gun.
Really cool gun, and I would love to shoot that. Like I would actually love to shoot that gun. I don't love all guns, but I'm not a big pistol guy. But that one looks good.
It looks very nice.
And this is like what? Is this like like where's this available? Like it's really just like military.
You can get it commercially.
Yeah.
In Canada, I saw on a Canada gun trading site, someone was selling it used for $1,200. So it is an expensive gun because, of course, it is a military weapon. Like this is a military grade pistol.
Right.
So it's going to be expensive.
Maybe we do some target practice. I actually know somebody who can get us in a shooting range. So
really? Yeah, because you can. Right now, I wanted to go get my license before COVID happened.
Yeah.
But I was going to go plan to get it when COVID happened. But because COVID, I couldn't go. The only way you can get into a range is if you already had a license.
Yeah, he's E-Man's uncle. He works at a...
Yeah, you're allowed to go shoot at ranges with people with licenses.
Yeah, so I don't know how it works with camera, but I would actually do a video. That would actually be pretty cool.
I think you can record. I think you're allowed to record.
Imagine shooting guns for the first time.
Cool. That would be so awesome.
My hand would
we
fall
could
off
actually do challenges with that. We can do accuracy challenges.
Yeah, I know.
That would actually work. Or
crazy.
We'll just go shoot guns in airsoft.
So down. Very down. Maybe do both.
Yeah, both. Honestly, that would
maybe start airsoft for me. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't my hand just doesn't blow off.
Yeah, there you go.
Because that's what is it? A recoil?
Recoil. Yeah.
Like one of my hands.
But pistols are harder to shoot than rifles.
Generally, yeah. You could think.
Because a rifle, you can shoulder it.
Yeah, exactly.
So the recoil.
This is like your hand could literally fly.
Yeah, and it's also harder to aim because with a rifle, you have that like one hand is back here close to your shoulder, and then you got the extended hand for that like pivot movement.
Yeah.
Whereas a pistol, your hands are together. So it's gonna be more. Yeah.
Right on. Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome.
you for coming. You can come on whenever you want. So we'll have you in the back, anyways.
Yeah, at least in the back.
At least in the back. So hopefully, gun of the week every week.
Hopefully.
We'll see. And then,
even if I'm not here, maybe I'll send a gun for you guys.
Yeah, send a gun of the week. Yeah, sent in via digital submission. But yeah, guys, don't forget you can check us out on SoundCloud. Actually, we're not on SoundCloud anymore. I apologize. We're on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, all those other streaming platforms that align us up with that, and Spotify, of course. And obviously here on YouTube, all social media platforms. And if you're on, like I said, if you're on YouTube, show us love by liking, commenting, subscribing. Let us know. Tell him some guns he might not know.
Honestly, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, let me know some guns. Your favorite gun, even. What's your favorite pistol? This one was mine today. Let me know yours.
Exactly. So we're open. We're very open book. So yeah, we appreciate it. I'm Vince. That's Anthony, and that was episode 4 of The Rip. Peace out.